Hey guys, here we are. So it's video number 2, what to bring to Longs Peak for your 15-hour, let's just say it's 15-hour hike. All right, so we already talked a little bit about what to expect, and so you can kind of understand what the journey is going to be like. It'll be a challenge. It'll be a mental challenge and a physical challenge, but I believe in ourselves that we can do it. So how are we going to pack for success? What are we gonna bring? Well, we need to bring a day pack, and we need one of those day packs. It's like a hiking backpack that allows the weight to be distributed mostly around our hips. You don't want the weight to be top heavy, like some of the backpacks that you may have brought with you in Up With People might not be the right kind of backpack, only because those tend to carry all of the weight on the shoulders. And you want the weight to be mostly around your hips so that you can, yeah, it's just gonna protect your back on the long journey. I would say pack as light as possible. Pack as light as possible because, again, you're in high altitude and you're walking up a mountain. So what are the necessities that you need to bring? Well, I'm gonna show you first of all. These are hiking boots. So, if you can see them. You want a good pair of hiking boots. Hi, say hi, Valentina. That's my daughter, Valentina.
Stop it.
Okay, I'll go this way. I'll go this way. You want something to protect your ankles and good soles on the bottom so that you're going to be, walking on rock, and you want it to grip the rock and not slip. So make sure that whatever the grip looks like, that it's got lots of ridges in it, and that it's, for hiking purposes. These are waterproof. Let's see, if you're traveling, you may not have a pair, right? So maybe you can think about borrowing a pair from somebody. And if that's the case, we can definitely send a call out to some alumni in the area and see if they have your shoe size. I'm sure that there's a shoe size out there that exists for you. What else with that? Or another option, I've done this when I traveled, I bought a pair and did Longs Peak and then mailed them home. I mailed my hiking boots home before I traveled on the road. So that's the boots. The next thing you want is a good pair of what's it called? Socks. So you want some wool socks. These are what I hike in. These are just old pair of hiking wool socks, but wool helps to whisk away some of the sweat and the moisture so that you don't form blisters. So you really want to make sure you're not wearing just like a normal pair of socks, like a pair of like dress socks or anything like that. You really want a nice pair of wool socks to help whisk away the moisture and to keep your feet free from blisters. The next thing I'll talk about is some, just pants. Like I'm gonna probably be wearing some leggings like this, something like that. My daughter has on a pair of nice leggings. And she loves me. So that's what I would wear down there, something you can move in. For men, I've seen guys have like those like walking pants where you can zip off part of the bottom as it gets warmer. You're gonna wanna dress in layers. So girls, some sort of sports bra with like a tank or a t-shirt. And then lastly, Phoebe, can you get me that shirt over there? Get that shirt right over there, right there. That shirt right there. On the ground. And then this is like, you wanna get it? Bring it. Bring it over. Thank you.
Oh my God.
This is like a thermal shirt. Lightweight, but something you would wear if you're gonna go, like if you go skiing in the winter. It's like one of those thermals that you wear underneath that keeps you really nice and warm, but it's lightweight as well. And then I would say a hoodie or a nice lightweight windbreaker or jacket, a nice lightweight jacket. It does get cold up there. It's winter, but it's summer, but it feels like winter up there. It gets really cold up there. It feels good. And you're gonna wanna dress in layers. That's my point with that. Okay, what else? A hat. You want a hat because again, it's bright out there. So I would say a brimmed hat, something to cover your ears because we're gonna be high altitude. You're gonna be really close to the sun. The sun is blistering up there. So you wanna protect your ears from getting burned. So along with that, I would say sunscreen and bring some sunscreen. Let's see. Water. You're going to need to pack plenty of water. There's 2 options with water. I would say at least 60 to 70 ounces of water. Whatever your weight is in pounds, divide that by 2, and that's how many ounces you'll want to bring. So for example, I weigh 140, 135-ish, so I would want to bring at least 70 ounces of water for myself. So figure out how much you weigh, divide it by 2, and that's how many ounces you're going to want to bring. Plus you might want to bring a little bit more. Okay? That's option 1, is bring your water. Option 2 is bring a water bottle or 2, and there's some streams along the way, and you can bring some water purifying tablets. My brother does that. He does that. If you want to do that, that's totally an option. I've never done it, so I don't know how it would affect me, and I don't know how comfortable I would feel doing that for the first time on a hike like that. But if that's something, yeah, these water purification tablets, and they purify the water from the stream, so you can do that if you want to. That's water. Then you'll want to pack food. You don't need, yes, we need food. Yes, we need energy, but I wouldn't focus so much on, you know, ham and cheese and lettuce and tomato sandwiches as I would more snacks, because our bodies are going to be able to survive and live off of limited food supply as we hike up and down. So you're going to want to bring, though, like some great trail mix is great, beef jerky, cheese, boiled eggs, hard-boiled eggs, take the shell off beforehand. Apples are good. You'll need to take the seeds with you. You have to pack everything out, so you can't leave any trash behind. So anything with seeds, like my dad brings up peaches. He loves peaches, but he's got to bring, oh, and he loves prunes. So he's like, but you got to pack the seeds back with you. What else with that? That's food.
You can bring like protein
like
bars,
salamis.
like
oh yeah,
bars.
yeah. Right. See, say that again.
Like granola bars, I guess?
Yes, granola bars and protein bars, totally. And those energy bars, absolutely. Those things, so that's great food sources.
And then you can...
And then...
banana.
Yeah, same, banana. You know, they get squishy in the bag, but totally you can bring bananas. Again, you'll have to take the peel out. So, and then my dad's like, and bring a garden trowel. And I'm like, a garden trowel, Dad, why? He goes, well, in case one of you has to poop. So yeah, so hey, they have toilets up there, but you only got 2. You've got one that's before the on the hike, like kind of halfway up to the keyhole. Then you have another one in the boulder field, which is right before the keyhole. You've got those 2 toilets, and apart from that, if you need to go you got to dig a hole, put your stuff in there, cover it up.
Mommy, where are we going?
And you got to bring toilet paper. And you can bury the toilet paper with your dew, cover it up, or you can bring your toilet paper out. So again, something good to bring is like a gallon size Ziploc bag for all of your trash, like that kind of stuff. And
wait, how big is it? Like that big?
Yeah, gallon size Ziploc bag.
That's huge.
The other thing, if you have contacts, I always bring a second pair of contacts just in case. I can't see without my contacts, so if I were in an emergency situation and had to take one of my contacts out, I need a backup. So if your vision is similar to mine, then that's something
I would also bring your glasses,
you would need to consider.
Just in case both pairs get dirty. I'll bring
Yeah,
glasses
you can consider bringing glasses. What else? Contact solution. Band-aids, first aid kit. So like a small, like Band-aid, antiseptic for minor, if you fall and cut your, or scrapes or any of those kind of things.
What about like a band where like if you break a bone?
I just had a thought. Oh, headlamps. Headlamps are a necessity. Bring those. Oh, poncho. Don't forget a poncho. You must bring a poncho, because I've been up there. I thought I packed my poncho, but I didn't. My dad packed his, and guess what? He ended up giving me his, and he had to walk down in the freezing cold rain, and he almost got severe hypothermia. It was not pretty, but bless his heart. And he always reminds me of that. He's like, bring a poncho, bring 2 ponchos, because just in case somebody forgets theirs, you have one to give to them. And gloves. You might want to bring some lightweight gloves with some kind of grip on the bottom. They're really good for when we get up top to the last little bit where you can kind of, when you're crawling on your hands and knees on that home stretch part, it's really good to have something to grip the mountain with. Lightweight gloves, poncho. I think I covered it all. The last thing I'm going to say is, if you're choosing to go beyond the keyhole, the best practice is to leave your backpack at the keyhole. People do it all the time. People are trustworthy up there. Nobody takes anybody else's bags or any of that kind of stuff. Leave the bulk of your bag at the keyhole, and then you're going to take up just the very essentials to the top. That last 1.5 miles up, which takes about 3 hours, just the essentials. So you might want to think about some kind of fanny pack or like hip pack or smaller pack that you can wear around your,
for like band-aids and
like a water bottle. Like, you're definitely going to want an energy bar at that point, or some sort of energy source.
Like maybe like an orange and an
orange
energy bar.
Yeah, a couple of band-aids, that kind of, like, you're going to minimize your pack significantly. So think about that as well. But you have to bring your poncho. Poncho goes up all the way. Okay, did we cover it all? Think so? Yeah.
What about a sun hat?
Yeah, we talked about
sunglasses.
Yeah, like a brand. You know, if you want to bring sunglasses, totally.
But I would bring the one with a strap.
Yeah, I think we covered it all. Tents, we'll talk about tents and sleeping bags and sleeping arrangements once we get to that point of, you know, like, once you decide that you're committed and you're in, and then we can figure out logistics for everything else like that. So these guys are going to be in Germany.
Oh wait, you're going to?
I'm going. Yeah, going.
Oh, you're going?
I'm going. You're not going. All right, so let me know if you have questions. I hope this video helps. Say bye. See you later.